Unlike Taylor Swift, I do have a belly button. Hey, what's up, book nerds? I'm Ariana Elizabeth, and today I'm doing the 7 Deadly Sins tag. As you can see, I'm not totally dressed for someone who'd be doing 7 Deadly Sins. However, that just goes to show all of you that looks can be deceiving, and don't judge a book by its cover. I first saw this tag on Kat's video from Catastic. I will link it down below because I thought it was a really awesome tag to do, and I am so excited to be doing it now for all of you. So here we go. First up is greed. And for this is a two-part question. Number one is, what is your most inexpensive book? I'm going to have to say that my most inexpensive book are books that I didn't actually pay for, i.e. books that I have borrowed and never given back. Why? Because I'm greedy. One such book series would be The Hunger Games. I can't believe I haven't given this back. You know who you are out there. I am really sorry. I think that maybe we should get in contact soon, because now that I've put it out on the internet, I feel a small bit of guilt. This is a gorgeous series, and it's expensive too, and I was lent it to read and never gave it back about 3 years ago. I am so sorry. Actually, that same person lent me Amy McKay's The Birth House and Virgin Cure, which I also still have. And I am the kind of person that I hate, because I hate lending books to people. In fact, I don't lend books to people for the very reason that I'm scared I'm not going to get them back. And here I am, being an absolute hypocrite. I am so sorry. I love them though, and I don't want to give them up, and they're expensive to rebuy. Part 2 of question 1, what is your most expensive book? For that, I'm going to have to go with Silver Ravenwolf's Solitary Witch. This book is about $30. It's quite big. As you can see, it is well used. This is not a fiction book. As a pagan practitioner, I go through this quite often, sort of a new age spirituality type thing. And if anybody is going to leave me any hate comments, I will just, okay, thanks, bye. Then we have Wrath. The question for this one is, which author do you have a love and hate relationship with? I'm gonna have to go with John Green. Don't hate me, internet people. Not to say that I don't love him, because I absolutely do. I follow him on YouTube and everything else, and I love his books. However, the hype about a lot of them kind of drives me crazy, and it's just like always in your face, and especially once you've picked it up and read it and it's still going on, you're like, yeah, I know that. Stop advertising it. I got this. I've read it. And the other thing is that some books are so hyped up, and I have loved other books of his, and I really look forward to reading new books, and then I read them and I'm a little bit disappointed. I definitely have some that I love more than others as far as John Green goes. For example, The Fault in Our Stars and Looking for Alaska. Now, I loved The Fault in Our Stars. Not so much. Yes, no, yes, not so much. This far surpassed my expectations, but then set the bar really high, and then I read this one, and this one didn't meet this bar. And I was disappointed. I was like, John Green, why? And so that is my love-hate relationship. Then we have Gluttony. What book do you deliciously devour over and over again? I don't know about you guys, but that was kind of a saucy question. For this, I'm going to have to go with Kate Tiernan's Sweet series. This is number 1. There are 15 books in this series. This is so worn, and it's got water stains on it. I have had this for about 6 years now. I reread this series every single fall, primarily for the fact that this book series starts in September with this girl going back to school, and although I'm not in school anymore, this is the only way I can have that experience again. And so every year, diligently, I reread this series, all 15 books. I'm a crazy person. However, they're super small, so easy to read, and I'm not even ashamed that I just keep reading these over and over again. And then we have Sloth. What book have you neglected reading due to laziness? Well, let me tell you, if you have seen my TBR pile, you will know that there is a heck of a lot of them. I was given the first book in the Thirst series, the Night World series, the House of Night series, various other vampire series, and I have not read any of them. They're sitting over there. The one that I'm going to pick for this question is The Forgotten Garden by Kate Morton. Not only am I intimidated by the size of this book, I've had this for so many years, and I also have quite a few others that she has, like The House at Rivington I've got down there somewhere, and I just never, ever get around to reading these books. And then we have Pride. What book do you talk about in order to sound like a very intelligent reader? For this, I'm going to have to go with a lot of those old books that you read in English class that most kids hate. 1984, Fahrenheit 451, Animal Farm, Brave New World. A lot of those books with numbers in them. I loved English class for the reason that we read those books, and I do talk about them like, yeah, I've read that, yeah, I know about that, oh, I read that book, because I think it makes me sound smart that I know a lot about books that were in English lit courses. If a teacher talked about it and made us study it, obviously it is a fantastic book and is going to make me smarter just by reading the title and owning it and touching it and then absorbing its words. And then we have Lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in male and female characters? I like my men smart, funny, brave, and they've got to have a bit of a mysterious / troubled past. For my ladies, I like sassy, adventurous, and strong-willed. Just like myself. I'm just kidding. There's a lot of female characters that I really enjoy, but I never really find myself overly thinking about them. Maybe it's just the attracted to guys thing, but there's a lot more I could say that I'm attracted to in male characters. However, I will say that I'm not necessarily super excited about reading books from guys' points of views. I'm loving me some good heroines. However, the love interest definitely has to be a boy. It's my perspective. I have such a harder time reading books from guys' point of view who's like super into a girl. You know what? Maybe that kind of answers my John Green problem, why I liked those two books one more than the other. I just love when these videos sort of round themselves out. It's just, we come full circle. I grow, you watch, I film. It's a give and take. And then we have Envy. What books would you most like to receive as a gift? As gifts, I would like books that complete my already own series. I would like to re-own my Vampire Academy series because I actually gave them away as a gift. I was really low on funds at the time, and it was my best friend's birthday, and so I gave her my series. Woo. So I would really like to re-own that. So yeah, basically, find out what I've already got. You want to get me a gift, fill in those potholes over there, help me complete all my series, because then I would just love you forever. Thank you so much for watching my 7 Deadly Sins tag. I hope you had a super amount of fun. I had a super amount of fun. Soups fun. So exciting. I learned a little bit about myself today. What did you learn about yourselves today? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me some comments down below letting me know what you thought of my 7 Deadly Sins and what your answers would be. I look super forward to hearing from you. Happy reading and have a super great day, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. Bye!